What?
2 people were in there?
I said his name is Tyrion Lannister in the Game of Thrones.
Ah.
This is, if you watch the great show, you would know.
Wait, that's the small guy, and his last
Yes.
name is Dinklage?
You know, so anyway. This is why your children have horse feet. Anyway, Sean Ashmore also reappearing, which you can see him on the following. So, I mean, pretty much Patrick Stewart, which I always said Ian McKellen.
Warpath. Look at the... Boo Stewart?
His name is Bobo Stewart. He is not of this country.
Boo Stewart.
It's Bobo. It's not Boo Boo.
Okay. Alright. Speak a little bit about X-Men of Future Past. X-Men.
So basically, this is the X-Men, the ones that we all started from like the very beginning to the last one where they showed the younger Xavier, Charles Xavier, and Magneto. So it's basically showing you in the future and how it looks like there is something now that can destroy all mutants.
Sentinels?
Yes, they're called Sentinels. But basically there's a new technology that can kill all mutants. And what they're trying to do is get their past selves to kind of rearrange the way they did things to prevent certain things from happening in the future. But also, it's still the struggle within themselves as a group. Obviously, Magneto with the good and the bad, he wants all mutants to rule.
I like the guy, what is it?
Michael Fassbender.
I like Michael Fassbender.
Yes. And of course, also one of our favorite characters, guys, that's in it, is the guy from who's in all the American Horror Stories.
What is his name?
Evan Peters.
Oh, Evan Peters.
Because we're just watching Kick-Ass.
Really good.
Very
X-Men.
good. He was very good. Not like a huge role, but very good and effective. So, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was really good. I thought the storyline was great.
Storyline was really good.
Love the fact that they're going back in the past to try to save the evolution and save the X-Men. And also save the human race.
And the future of all mutants.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I love the way they tied it in, where they had to work together. Fight scenes were good. Could have had a little bit more.
Fight scenes were actually...
Could have had a little bit more, I think, as far as fight scenes.
But I still think it was effective. The way that whole movie was done, there is the talking and, a little less action, but it's enough that everything ties in together. It wasn't overkill of one where they're like, let's see how many stunts we could pull out to impress everybody and no good storyline. The storyline is really good. So for people who really don't know the series, which it was actually a very good series, obviously, like I said before.
Oh, it was one in there that wasn't that good. I think the second
one was so, but I mean, it's still, no matter what, all of it still ties in. Actually, the second one was pretty decent. Yes, it was.
And then, one thing I did say, I'm not going to ruin this because it's not in the movie, but where was Nightcrawler?
Well,
I liked Nightcrawler.
He was very
X-Men.
cool. He was in.
I didn't see him in this one, so
he was in the
I
second
thought they
one.
were going to bring, but I thought they were going to bring all the X-Men back.
Yeah,
they brought every other X-Men back, but
well,
okay. Other than that, but I thought it was a great movie. I compared it to Captain America, which is
also still a Marvel
I'm just saying,
movie,
which
but not
is
connected with.
So far,
Avengers.
the 2 best movies I've seen.
Actually, of this year for action movies, Marvel has done very well. Spider-Man 2 was okay, but between Captain America and X-Men so far for action movies this year, they're very good. Very good.
Would you go see it in 3D? I think it was offered in 3D, right?
Everything's offered in 3D now.
Yeah, that's true. Would you see it in 3D?
I could see the effectiveness of it to see it in 3D, but I don't think it's necessary to see it in 3D. I don't really think a lot of things are that necessary besides cartoons to see in 3D. So I think it's good on its own. Obviously, with the best sound system, it's really good to have.
Definitely a must.
You want your theater to shake a little bit. If your grandma got a hearing aid, tell her to turn it down.
Good sound system, good quality screen, high definition, whatever. How would you rate it, 1 through 10?
1 through 10, I would give it a 9.
Good God.
You have such low standards.
I give it a...
You just don't
what did I
appreciate
give? What did I give
anything.
Captain America?
You probably gave it an 8, which sucked too.
I give it a 8.5.
What is with your halves? You don't get any halvesies.
I
We
give
are not
it
in a big on shoe store.
8.5.
We are not in a shoe store. You don't get halvesies.
8.5. She gave it a 9.
It's like saying I'm 205.5 pounds. No, you have to you're 206 pounds. Just round on up.
205.5.
Whatever.
8.5 and the 9 rounded up to
The 9 is a 9. I'm good with a 9.
So we're gonna say it's a 9. We'll give it a 9 out of 10.
It is definitely must see. It is definitely worth seeing if you go to the evening.
Jennifer Lawrence and Halle Berry.
Man, screw Halle Berry. So anyway, it's very good to say. Like, I would say you could definitely spend full price on that movie for sure. But if you do not know, if you do not know, I wouldn't do 3D. It's not necessary to do 3D. I'm sure it's nice and effective, but it's not necessary. I would say that if you do not really know the storyline, you will be lost.
Check out a few of them. Watch
you
a
need
few
to
of the X-Men.
At least watch the first 3 and the last one. It'll give you a very... They're all really good. I think they're all entertaining. And the second one was good.
Also, something we want to start to let them know is, do they need to stay after the credits?
Oh, do you? Well, we all know with Marvel movies, if you've seen a bunch of Marvel movies, everybody should know. You always have
Definitely
to stay
at the end of
the movie.
To see
you always have to stay.
Okay, that concludes our movie review.
Well, is there anything you didn't like, though? You didn't say.
I said I wanted to see a little bit more fight scenes.
Yeah,
a little bit more fight scenes. It would have been great to see. I don't want to ruin it, but I want to see more fight scenes of the main characters.
Well, from what I say, the way the fight scenes went down, they were pretty effective in the way they went down.
Okay, what negative thing you want to say?
Nothing. I was pretty flipping happy.
You love the way Jennifer Lawrence. That was another thing. They didn't bring back Rebecca Romaine.
Yes, that would have been nice.
They brought back everybody except Nightcrawler and Rebecca Romaine.
Well, they didn't bring what's his name either. So I mean, a few other people, Archangel. There were a few other characters that were around that you didn't always see.
Okay. But anyway, definitely go see it. We give it a 9, and that concludes our movie review.
A dude and a chick review of Xmen.
Xmen Future Past.
Days of Future Past. I think we need soap opera movie in it. Music in it. We need soap opera music.